Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and controversial topics in astrology and astronomy. We're talking about Ophiuchus, often called the 13th zodiac sign. Now, if you've heard someone say, NASA changed the zodiac signs, or I'm not a Scorpio anymore, I'm an Ophiuchus, this is where that conversation comes from. But the truth is so much deeper, more symbolic, and honestly, more fascinating than most headlines make it seem. So, what exactly is Ophiuchus? Well, Ophiuchus is a massive constellation located in the sky between the constellations of Scorpio and Sagittarius. Astronomically, the Sun actually passes through this constellation every year, roughly between November 29th through December 17th. The name comes from the Greek language and means serpent bearer. The symbol is usually depicted as a man holding a giant serpent, a powerful image connected to wisdom, healing, hidden knowledge, and transformation. And right away, that serpent symbolism should sound familiar. Across ancient cultures, the serpent represented rebirth, immortality, medicine, and spiritual awakening. From the Kundalini serpent in Eastern traditions, or Quetzalcoatl in Mesoamerican mythology, to the snake wrapped around the medical staff still used today, the serpent has always symbolized sacred knowledge. In Greek mythology, Ophiuchus is commonly linked to Asclepius, the god of healing and medicine. Legend says Asclepius became such a powerful healer that he could even raise the dead. According to the myth, Zeus feared humanity gaining immortality, so he struck Asclepius down with a thunderbolt, but later honored him by placing him among the stars as the constellation Ophiuchus. And that's important because Ophiuchus represents something deeper than personality traits. It symbolizes the bridge between life and death, mortality and transcendence, poison and medicine. The serpent itself reflects duality. The same venom that can kill can also heal. Ancient mystics understood this principle well. Transformation often comes through confronting shadow, chaos, or hidden truths. Now, here's where things get controversial. Many people assume the zodiac signs are based directly on the constellations in the sky. But traditional Western astrology actually works different. Western tropical astrology uses a symbolic system based on the Earth's seasons, dividing the year into 12 equal segments, beginning with Aries at the spring equinox. So, even though the Sun physically passes through Ophiuchus, traditional astrology intentionally keeps only 12 signs because they align with seasonal cycles rather than exact star positions. That means your zodiac sign doesn't suddenly change just because Ophiuchus exists. This is why claims that NASA added the 13th sign are misleading. NASA never created Ophiuchus as a new zodiac sign. Astronomers simply pointed out that the Sun travels through 13 constellations, not 12. Ophiuchus has been known for thousands of years. However, in sidereal astrology, a system used in some Eastern traditions and by certain modern astrologers, the zodiac aligns more closely with the actual constellations in the sky. Some sidereal astrologers do include Ophiuchus in their interpretations. So, depending on the system someone follows, they may identify as a Ophiuchian. And, of course, naturally, people have tried assigning personality traits to Ophiuchus. Those associated with Ophiuchus are often described as seekers of truth, spiritually curious, magnetic, rebellious, insightful, and deeply informative. Some descriptions portray them as healers or people drawn towards hidden knowledge, psychology, philosophy, mysticism, or esoteric subjects. Interestingly, these traits fit the mythology perfectly. The serpent bearer isn't just someone who possesses knowledge, it's someone who learns how to master dangerous knowledge responsibly. There's also a fascinating numerical symbolism behind why Ophiuchus was excluded from the Zodiac. The number 12 has long been considered sacred and cosmically complete. 12 zodiac signs, 12 months, 12 Olympian gods, 12 disciples, 12 hours of day and night. Ancient systems often organize reality into balanced cycles of 12. So, introducing a 13th sign disrupts that symmetry, which may partly explain why Ophiuchus was left outside the traditional zodiac structure despite being astronomically visible. And honestly, that makes Ophiuchus even more symbolic. It becomes the outsider, the hidden one, the forgotten archetype standing between Scorpio, the sign of death and transformation, and Sagittarius, the sign of higher wisdom and expansion. Almost like a gateway between destruction and enlightenment. Whether you see Ophiuchus as astronomy, astrology, mythology, or spiritual symbolism, it reveals something important about humanity itself. Our obsession with finding meaning in the stars. For thousands of years, humans looked upward and projected stories onto the heavens, stories about healing, power, fate, rebirth, and the eternal search for truth. And perhaps that's why Ophiuchus continues capturing people's imagination today. Not because it changes your horoscope, but because it reminds us there is always hidden layers beneath the system we think we fully understand.